Hello everyone, hope you're well. I've moved house. Oh my lord. Anyway, that's why I've been MIA. Basically, so I'm in the process of obviously setting things up, setting my room, cleaning, getting everything ready. I am so excited. I just love my house, love it. So this video is inspired by Wayne Goss. He did a video on makeup hoarding and how, you know, buying loads of makeup was not really becoming fulfilling for him. He enjoys makeup and he loves makeup, but just having too much of it was just making him feel sick. And that's how I feel, you know, especially with YouTubers and things like that, you feel like you need everything. You need all these palettes, you need all these, you need the latest, whatever. You know, and I was finding, like, I was buying all these palettes and things, and I'll show you in a minute my makeup collection. But I just wasn't using them, and I just thought, am I going to use it? Am I going to be using it every day? Do I use an eye look, you know? And we used to, well, I speak for myself, but you watch, big YouTubers and they have drawers and drawers of makeup, and you think, my God, don't you find it overwhelming? Like, I couldn't, even for me, and I didn't have a lot, but I was just like, it's just too overwhelming. So basically, I'm trying to pare everything down and basically use things, because I ended up with 20 foundations and, I'd never use something up. I'd just go and buy and buy and buy. And it kind of makes me feel sick, Like, I just want to stick with things, basically, as you get older, you kind of want to stick with things that work. And yeah, you might want a new lipstick here and there when one finishes or whatever, you need a different colour. But I basically want to condense my makeup into one small makeup bag, which has my everyday face in it, because otherwise it becomes too much. So I used to have this massive Muji, like it had like millions of drawers. I've cleared it out, but I've still got stuff that I need to clear out. I had tons of stuff, full of stuff. Lip glosses went off, lipsticks went off, things went off because I'd never use them. You never use them, and you always use the same old lipstick every day till it's done, but you're not using like all the other things. So I'm kind of in this thing where I want to just pare everything down to things that I really love and that I really use every day, and leave it at that, because if it works, you don't need 50 million highlighters. But even me, I'm watching a video yesterday and there's this new MAC highlighter. I'm like, oh my God, I need it. My life will be complete if I have that highlighter. But it's like, I've got loads of highlighters. I've got MAC Soft and Gentle, I've got the Becca Opal, I've got MUA, I've got loads. Do I need another highlighter? Is it going to be any different? I don't know. So basically, I want to condense, like I said, everything in this one makeup bag, and that's it. So when you have to travel or when you go away, that's your makeup. You don't have to think, oh my God. When I used to travel, I used to take all of my palettes. Do you know what? Yeah, all of my palettes, like 5 different lipsticks. And while I was on holiday, I would not use any of it. I'd end up like looking at my sister's makeup going, oh, that's nice. And using like one brown shadow for the entire holiday, one lipstick for the entire holiday. I never used any of the makeup I brought. And I was just sick and tired of like lugging this all around. Plus, I'd then buy more stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm going to insert a clip here on the makeup that I currently have and use. So what I've whittled it down to, basically. So here we go. So I used to have one of those big Muji stackable things, and now I've whittled it down to just this, which I normally have on my desk, of things that I reach for the most. So here I put all my lip stuff, my MAC lipsticks, my, lip liners and stuff. And then in the second drawer, I've got more lip stuff. So lip glosses, a blush, all my lip liners. It is a bit of a mess. I have to kind of rejig it. But these are all things that, when I threw away all the stuff in the big box, this is the stuff I sort of use the most and is the newest. So I threw away all the old stuff and kept the stuff that I love the most. And then in the bottom here is just like concealers, my eye pencils that I use, a few eyeshadows that I use. I then got myself one of these baskets where I've put my palettes and stuff in. So I've got the Bobbi Brown Greige palette, which is this one. The Too Faced palette. Again, these are all my palettes. Naked Basics. I've got my foundations, so I've got True Match, Double Wear, Secret Brightening Powder, Max Factor Powder. So I've got all my powders, basically. Then I've got Professional, a lip balm, and then obviously I have my palettes. So I've got the Shade and Light, the Stardust, the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Dolce Vita, my Becca blushes that come in sort of like blushed with light. How am I going to open it with one hand? I'm sure you know what it looks like, but here we go. Beauts. Then obviously I've got my Naked 2 and my Naked 1. These were usually stacked on top of here. Now I put them in here just because, you know, it's easy to do that. But the thing is, I've still got old stuff in my Muji box that I need to throw away, and I've also got a random box like this, and I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want all this random. So what I've put in here basically is stuff I don't use. So the Becca Ultimate Coverage, the Laura Mercier Mineral, I do use that, but I use it in the summer. I've got my primers. I should really put my primers in there because I do still use these primers, one heck of a block. My Chanel Bronze Universelle, another foundation, Revlon Color Stay, and an Argan Oil Illuminator. This is the kind of thing I do. I like hoard stuff, and it's just like getting on my nerves. So yeah, so that's basically all my palettes. That is so pared down to what I used to have. It is ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, I'm not buying another eyeshadow palette because I really don't need one. I don't even wear eyeshadow. Like, if I go out, which is very rarely, but on a daily basis, I hardly wear it. So that's what I'm sticking to. And my main makeup bag, which is the stuff that I wear every day, which is my Bare Minerals, my Ambient Lighting bronzer. Where is it? It's not in here. I don't even wear blush during the day. I just wear my Bare Minerals Bare Radiance and whatever lipstick, you know, I choose. But I just, you know, I feel like a huge weight is off my shoulder. I feel so much better. I do not want to be one of these people that has drawers full of stuff. Like, you know, yeah, I get sent things to me sometimes, and it's like, yeah, I'm really lucky to get them, but you just think, oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. You know, so I give it away, or I give it to my sister or my mum or anyone else who wants it. But I don't want to be one of those makeup hoarders where I have just tons and tons of stuff, because you're never going to get through it. You know what I mean? So yes, I was inspired by that video. What do you think? Are you feeling the same? Like, I want to use things up. You know, I used to have a friend who I'd be like, oh, why don't you try so-and-so new foundation? She'll, oh yeah, I will after I finish this. And I'm like, after you finished it, why wait till you finish it? Just go and buy it. You know what I mean? So, and now that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to finish the foundations that I have. I've got a bit of Double Wear left. I'm going to finish that, and then just stick with my favorite liquid foundation, which at the moment is True Match, and Bare Minerals. One for day, one for night, and stick with that. I don't need any more. So that is it. That's my makeup pair down. What do you think? What are you going to do? Tell me about it. What do you feel? Yes, I'm glad to be on the channel again. I'm in a good mood, you see. Yeah, it helps. Believe me, I've tried to film several videos before this, and I just was not feeling it. And I thought, you know what? I'm not putting up a shit video. You know, I have to feel good, and I have to have something decent to talk about. So yes. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.